Ooh. Ah. Hi everybody. I uh I got distracted. I'm gonna say distracted and leave it there. I got distracted. I woke up early and then I fell back asleep. Then I woke up late. Then I got distracted. And now it's 3 p.m. and I'm just now getting to the daily feed. So I'm gonna run the ad break on Twitch. I'm gonna go ahead and take my meds. Oh my god. I'll be taking them with a watermelon candy flavored energy drink. Lovely. It's late enough in the day that I almost feel like I shouldn't, but I should. Almost definitely. It's probably better to than not to. Even if it's kind of late in the day. I'll try and step back my consumption. As opposed to switching back to a morning too quickly. All right. Ad break ended. I just took my meds. If you guys have meds to take, I recommend you take yours as well. Ordinarily, I would wait for the Twitch ads to be over, but I am gonna be rushing through this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm doing my best. I got a lot of work done on Mortis Rose. If I can show that off real quick. Yeah, no, it's just not gonna let me open Inkscape, I guess. So if you missed the other day, in order to get into like public art contracts, hey Digi. Oh, that's not ideal. I mean, if an hour is your buffer, then I mean, you could probably give it an hour if you're considering waiting an hour. Like if it's in your head, it's probably not so bad that it's gonna fuck you up too bad. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I started working on some geometric art. Um, a little collection called Mortis. The first one is Mortis Rose. So that's what I'm working on. My hope is to add this to like a portfolio and apply for some public art commissions. see if I can get some stuff hung up in, like, an office somewhere. I know there's people you can contact about it. And real quick, let me... This is what it's supposed to look like stylistically. The black lines aren't supposed to be... But, like, right? You probably fine to wait a little bit, yeah. But yeah, I did some quick bashing together images here. To get the reference image that I'm tracing over for this. I've got a couple other references that I'm going to use. Let me open up my downloads folder without doxing myself. So this is Mortis Rose. Then we have Mortis Goldenrod and Mortis Tulip. And these are just the reference images I'm using. The actual, the bit where I'm doing the art is the geometric style. Sadly, I've got a vacation coming up in a couple days, which I haven't mentioned, but I do have that happening soon. Oh, shoot. I just remembered that I have not gotten anyone to fill in for church, because I will be out, and so will my usual volunteer. I need to contact someone. Yes, I pulled out my phone to do that now, because I remembered now. Where is... Okay. I have the texts pulled up for the person that I'm gonna reach out to in just a minute. Okay. Anyway, back to Peak. But yeah, Mortis collection. Different skulls, different flowers. But you know, same geometric style. That's the idea. And in addition to looking cool, it also helps you out quite a bit with identifying like form and shape. Because the thing I'm doing there is highlighting different like color regions. So anytime there is a major color change in the piece, I make a new shape. And I'm like outlining the different forms within it. So the idea is not only does it look cool, but it also... It has, it helps you identify forms and, like, do a little bit of stuff in your head with light and such. Of like, oh yeah, when the light does this, it can look this way or whatever. Sorry, I'm resetting because I realized I forgot to put the lines back when I clicked away. The end product won't have those lines. I showed it to you without them. The reason that they are there is because they help me to find the, like, corners and such. because all of it snaps to corners. That's like the pen tool that I'm using. So it's like, yes, it looks better when it's seamless, but it's also a lot harder to make if I try to do it like that off the rip. And that's like 2 days of work so far on that work, on that piece. First thing in my head was on that art, and then I realized that that sounds kind of stupid. But yeah, that's one of the quicker things that I know how to do. So I figure I can pump a few of them out in a couple weeks, and you know, like get like more portfolio happening. Yeah, have a little bit of 2D art on there. Maybe see about like if I can get a little backlog collection. I can put some stuff on like Instagram or whatever, but it's mostly about like I would like to research. Fair. The original concept for the series was Mortis Vitae was the like original name, um, which in my head was like, ah, yes, it translates to the fucking life from death or whatever. But there's not really any like operative words in there, so I do think it's literally just death life in Latin. But yeah, my original concept was just like human skull with a rose in its teeth, like you see like a sugar skull type of thing. But I didn't actually want to do that, because the usual style I do is tracing over like images. And sugar skull design feels too much like stealing if I do that. Wait, skulls plural? How many skulls do you have? Okay. Uh, cool, I guess. I just kind of processed that it's like, wait, why do you have skulls? Also, my first thought was human. I just kind of, like, assumed that you had access to a human skull. That just seemed right. You have owns a human skull vibes, Pyrite. Maybe a starling? Damn. Fucked up that you know the career aspirations of the bird. I'm the funniest motherfucker alive. I hope you all realize this. God. Sorry. I just said that and then remembered the one time I said that and got absolutely owned. Okay. Well, it's an integrated skull. It's a part of a system. I feel like that doesn't count. I was thinking solo. Ooh, poison. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? What? Why did I do that? Ooh, poison! What is wrong with me? I haven't eaten today. I think that's what's wrong with me. I forgot to get breakfast. Probably found and cleaned it, but did not tell you the species. Neat. It's only 3 p.m., alright? It's not that surprising. No, I had a sandwich at like 9. Never mind. I have eaten something today. I had a breakfast sandwich, but it wasn't like a sandwich with breakfast ingredients. It was just a sandwich that I had at breakfast. I had a whole energy drink just recently. In fact, I basically chugged all of it in a couple minutes, which is probably a sign. I haven't had water today either. Shush. It's not even. I got distracted for other unrelated reasons, is why. I wasn't even at my computer. No, I ate. I ate. I ate food. I had a whole sandwich. It was only 6 hours ago. You say more than one thing every 6, like I'm grabbing another thing after it's been 6 hours. I'm still playing Peak. Like, you've implied that I'm getting more food, and I've got a live stream to do. I have a responsibility to you, the viewer. You see, I'm being very noble and self-sacrificing. Which is what it's called. To put the streamer down when they misbehave? You're gonna kill me for not eating? This feels counterintuitive. I have no idea what you're referring to with that, Pyrite. I'm unfamiliar with this. This is not an expectation that has ever been placed upon me before. Huh. I'm not regenerating any stamina. I also seem to be maybe inside of this wall? Oh! What happened? Okay, so in case you were wondering why I said, um, I don't seem to be, I don't seem to be regenerating any stamina. The reason I was concerned about that is because, if you aren't regenerating stamina, then that means it's counting down the fall timer. If you're not attached to a wall and you are not regenerating stamina, that means it is counting down the fall timer. You know, typically. As you could tell by the fact that I did hit ground at some point, and it immediately sprung me out of the wall to my death. Damn. Well, now, okay, I could stop here, but it has only been 20 minutes. And it's not like I have anything else important to be doing right now. See, maybe I could start another run. Just like what other important things could I be doing right now? It's nothing. Nothing. There's no more important things I should be doing. So really I can and should start another run. Can I hack up a lung? I can't be laughing this much. A heart emoji. Alright. I am going to cut to the ending screen. I will go get a sandwich, another sandwich, on all of your behalf. Because you are all so deeply concerned about my well-being. And then I'm going to come back and maybe stream Quasimorph. I have been playing quite a bit of it recently. Because it's good. Or maybe keep working on the RimWorld mod pack that I was trying to throw together, but couldn't because I somehow created some dependency loops. Anyway. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. I appreciate all of your viewership, and I will see all of you guys next time. Become homeostasis. See ya.